Welcome back into Zions Bank Stadium. I'm Alex Napoles, bringing you 4A semifinal action here from Harriman, Utah. And this one is a battle of the Mustangs, as it's the defending champions, the Crimson Cliffs Mustangs, as they take on the Mountain Crest Mustangs. The winner of this one will advance and face the Green Canyon Wolves in the state championship game. And we got a good matchup for you in this one, as two teams looking to battle it out and book their spot in the next round. For the Crimson Cliffs Mustangs, as we are underway here at Zions Bank Stadium. For the Crimson Cliffs Mustangs, they're coming to this one 13-3 overall, 10-2 in region play. They topped Region 10 during the regular season here, as a ball played through in behind. Cleared out by Crimson Cliffs. And it's the first corner kick of the match. Crimson Cliffs coming to this one in the second in the RPI. Their only 3 losses on the season came to Pleasant Grove, Cedar, and Desert Hills. And they put on a good string of performances, getting the second as a header, looking for a post. Cleared out finally there by Crimson Cliffs. Can't clear, and that one goes out of bounds for a goal kick. Crimson Cliffs coming to this one in good form. They got the first round bye with the second seed in the RPI here in 4A. And then in the last round, they were able to beat Skyview by a score of 4-2. And again, they'll just be looking to continue their run and defend their crown here in the 4A tournament. For Mountain Crest, they come into this one 10-7 overall, as a foul is called against Mountain Crest. They went 7-3 in region, getting second place in Region 11. They come into this one in the 6th seed in the RPI. They actually played Crimson Cliffs earlier this year. These are two teams that have already faced each other once this season. They played in an early preseason tournament where Crimson Cliffs was able to edge it out by a score of 2-0. But the Mountain Crest, who defeated the Logan Grizzlies 3-1 in the first round, and they were also able to take down Desert Hills in the last round, getting the upset against the number 3 seed in the RPI. And now they will take on the defending champions of Crimson Cliffs, looking to dethrone them and move on to the next round. Throw in here for Mountain Crest. And another throw-in coming up for the Mountain Crest Mustangs. It was Poppleton in possession, cleared out by Crimson Cliffs. It's going to be Buse winning back possession. Switch of play, intercepted by Crimson Cliffs. Ball played out wide. That's Morby. Morby trying to keep it in bounds. Can't, and it goes out of bounds. Mountain Crest throw. It's Tig roll. Out to Buse. Landon Buse goes out even wider to Clark Pixton. Pixton can't connect, and it's cleared out by Crimson Cliffs. Crimson in possession now as that ball goes out wide. It's Heaton in possession. Loses out. And that one goes all the way back to Jackson Oki, the goalkeeper tonight for Mountain Crest. One back in the middle of the park by Mountain Crest, and then stolen by Crimson Cliffs. A foul here called. It's going to go for the defending champs, as Cox gets it back in play. That ball played in takes a deflection and then cleared out by Michael Hale, only to find another Crimson Cliffs. And one back by Mountain Crest. Trickles all the way back to Jack Morby. Morby who just lets it go out of bounds for a throw. It's going to be an early change for Crimson Cliffs as player is down after the play. We're going to take a quick step away here on the Rewind Sports Network. We'll be back with. I want to welcome you back into Zions Bank Stadium. I'm Alex Napolis, bringing you all the action from the 4A semifinals today. It's Owen Klingensmith coming off. On comes Connor Denny early for the Mustangs. And it's now an opportunity for Crimson Cliffs as the ball underneath takes a deflection, and it will bring up a corner kick for the Crimson Cliffs. And a big first corner of the night for either side, and a big set piece opportunity coming up as Crimson Cliffs plays it low driven cross, cleared out by Mountain Crest. Still an opportunity for Crimson Cliffs, and this one takes a bounce off of Jonah Mello, and it's coming the other way now for Mountain Crest as Cole Poppleton in possession, trying to play it underneath to Max Carpenter. Goes out of bounds. Throw-in coming up for Mountain Crest. It's now Buse. Poppleton into the box. One back by Mountain Crest, high up the pitch. Opportunity here as Eli Clark in possession settles it for Landon Buse. Buse out wide to Poppleton. Poppleton with an opportunity. Poppleton, the shot. And that one will go wide of the post. Out for a goal kick coming up for the defending champs, the Crimson Cliffs. It's a high-scoring Crimson Cliffs side as they have 47 goals on the year, have only conceded 18. Player to keep an eye on tonight is number 11, Camden Squires, who is in chase now. His speed on display early, but Camden Squires is the top scorer for this Crimson Cliffs side. Coming to this one with 11 goals and 5 assists as a foul called. This one against Hinkley Heaton. Played out by Mountain Crest. This one takes a deflection, and it's now Samuel Hunt. Samuel Hunt against Morby. Hunt, the cross into the box. Still an opportunity cleared out there now by Crimson Cliffs. Looking for Squires. It'll roll all the way back to Michael Hale. Hale, the high press from Squires. And it's going to be a throw-in now for Mountain Crest. Takes a deflection, one back by Crimson Cliffs, and then stolen again by Mountain Crest. That one goes nowhere. Jack Morby playing it out. Looking in for Heaton. Intercepted by Mountain Crest. Coming the other way, Cox, who will recollect for Crimson Cliffs, and as it goes out of bounds for the throw. Ball coming up now as Clark Pixton plays it out for Mountain Crest. Here comes Crimson Cliffs, the cross into the box. Squires is there, headed out by Ray Robbins. Still an opportunity for Crimson Cliffs. The shot takes a deflection, cleared out, and a penalty. A penalty for Crimson Cliffs and a big opportunity to go ahead with about 10 minutes played in this one. And it's going to be none other than the top goal scorer, Camden Squires, the senior forward for Crimson Cliffs, who will step up and take for the defending champs.
Camden Squires of Crimson Cliffs.
Big opportunity for Camden Squires, trying to make it 12 on the year from 12 yards out. The whistle, Squires steps up, it's in! It's early, and it's good, and it's a goal for Crimson Cliffs as he tucks it into the bottom corner, and the defending champs have the lead with about 9 minutes played in this one. Camden Squires making it 12 goals on the season. And just like that, it's a lead for Crimson Cliffs.
Substitution, number 16, Noah Neal. Replacing number 17, Jonah Correa de Melo.
Mountain Crest now have to respond after going down from the PK. Crimson Cliffs winning back possession right off the kickoff. And Samuel Hunt now controls for Mountain Crest as Ty Kroll trying to play that one in behind to Poppleton, one back well by Crimson Cliffs, out for a throw. And a foul here called against Mountain Crest. And it's a Crimson Cliffs side who has traveled well to support the defending champs, making the trip all the way from the St. George area. As a free kick now for Crimson Cliffs, the ball played in near the top of the 18. The turn from Heaton, the shot takes a couple of awkward deflections, and then that one goes out of bounds for a goal kick. Couple substitutions coming up now for Mountain Crest.
Substitutions for Mountain Crest. Number 8, Thatcher Phelps.
Ball played back in play. A foul called against Crimson Cliffs. So will be possession now and a free kick for Mountain Crest as Ray Robbins steps up to take the free kick. Ball played in, it's low near the top of the 18 now as Mountain Crest have possession. It's Clark Pigston, one back by Crimson Cliffs. It's the Mustangs coming out as Mountain Crest win it back. Samuel Hunt can't connect. That one's just gonna peter all the way back to Jackson Oakey, who collects. Played out by Oakey. One back by Crimson Cliffs as a foul called against Sam Hunt. Played short to Jack Morby. Morby now looking to play over the top and will peter out for a goal kick.
Crimson Cliff substitution, number 10.
Substitutions for the Crimson Cliff Mustangs.
Number 18, Owen Klingenschmidt.
As the goal scorer, Camden Squires, heads to the bench for a breather.
Replacing number 11, Camden Squires, and number 6, Hinkley Eden.
Denny trying to win possession back in the middle of the park, but he commits the foul. Free kick coming up for Mountain Crest. Ball played in now over the top, and out comes Traden Stringham, the senior goalkeeper for for Crimson Cliffs, who collects well. Here come the defending champs coming the other way with Morby. Morby out wide. Opportunity. Intercepted well. That was Owen Klingenschmidt. Good to see him back in play for Crimson Cliffs after the early knock. Throw it coming up for Crimson Cliffs. One back by Mountain Crest. Trying to turn. Instead, has to go all the way back to Oki. Nice press there from Noah Neild. One back in the middle of the park now by Mountain Crest. Takes a deflection off of Samuel Hunt, and Cox battling it out. Throwing for Crimson Cliffs. That will go all the way back to Oki. Nice press again there from Manwaring this time. And so far it's been Crimson Cliffs with possession, with the opportunities, have controlled well and have battled it out in the middle of the park. They also have the goal from the penalty spot that has them ahead by a goal to nothing. Mountain Crest struggling to maintain possession, struggling to find opportunities. And that's all credit to the defending 5A champs who have made this, or excuse me, the defending 4A champs who have made this one so far uncomfortable for Mountain Crest. Throwing for Mountain Crest, one back by Crimson Cliffs. That's Klingenschmidt in the middle of the park. It's a foot race now as Morby wins it back. Throw-in coming up for Mountain Crest. It's gonna be Ray Robbins to throw.
Mountain Crest substitutions, number 10, Ty Grohl, number 13, Cole Poppleton.
One back by Crimson Cliffs. Klingenschmidt. Morby. Morby has to play it out of danger, takes a deflection. Samuel Hunt trying to get on the end of that one. He does. Winning it back for Mountain Crest. It goes all the way back to Michael Hale. Hale trying to play one in, looking for Poppleton. Cleared out by Crimson Cliffs. Denny. Connor Denny in possession. One back by Mountain Crest. Poppleton. Poppleton looking to play it in behind Samuel Hunt with an opportunity, is offsides. So that one will not count for Mountain Crest as they try to find an opportunity to get back in this one. Free kick now coming up for Crimson Cliffs as Traden Stringham to take. Stringham, the senior goalkeeper, rocking the Mohawk. And it's now Thatcher winning possession for Mountain Crest. Phelps Thatcher with an opportunity. taken down. Big tackle there from, I believe that was Jack Morby. And here comes a corner kick for Mountain Crest. Corner kick coming up for Mountain Crest. The set piece opportunity, the ball played in. Goes through a couple of Mountain Crest players and comes out for a Crimson Cliffs throw. Couple substitutions coming up now for the defending champs, as Easton Lott, Jonah Mello, Camden Squires all checking in.
Substitutions, number 25, Aiden MacArthur. Number 17, Jonah Correa de Mello. Number 11, Camden
Ball back
Squires.
in play now.
And number 77.
Cleared out by McKay Delahunty and finds Noah Neild. Noah Neild defended well. Throw-in coming up for Crimson Cliffs, as it's going to be McKittrick to take. McKittrick playing it in. Throw-in again coming up for Crimson Cliffs. Manwarney out wide. It's going to be Easton Lott battling out possession. Lott winning it back. Goes out of bounds for a Crimson Cliffs throw. Lott takes a deflection, so will it be a Mountain Crest throw. Ray Robbins to throw. Michael Hale can't play it out. And then Mountain Crest will clear now. Ty Grohl looking to play it in over the top. One back by Crimson Cliffs. And it's now Cameron Squires who plays one in beneath, behind the shot. Just wide of the post. Not too far off there from Aiden MacArthur. Nice offensive display here from Crimson Cliffs, but that one just goes wide as he looked to tuck it into the bottom corner. Goal kick, one back by Crimson Cliffs, and now it's Ray Robbins trying to keep possession for Mountain Crest. Out of bounds, throw in for one back by Crimson Cliffs. Max Carpenter back to Ray Robbins. Intercepted by MacArthur. And then stolen back. This time it's Aiden MacArthur. And it's now Poppleton winning it for Mountain Crest as Buse. Buse looking to play a through ball. And that one just rolls all the way out for a Crimson Cliffs throw. Here comes Sam Hunt. Can't win possession. Poppleton gets ahead, and it's MacArthur who intercepts McKittrick. McKittrick playing it up over the top. Can be dangerous here as Easton Lott trying to find a ball, trying to use the speed to find a ball played in behind. And it just goes back to Oakley throwing for Mountain Crest is Sam Hunt. Hunt on the attack, trying to play it into the 18. He goes out of bounds for a Crimson Cliffs goal kick. Ray Robbins winning it back. Poppleton. Poppleton taking a shot from distance. Easy there for Traden Stringham. And it's now out to McKittrick. McKittrick to Kneeled through to Squires. Squires underneath now, trying to find man warning. It goes out of bounds for a throw. Again, the high press wins it back for Crimson Cliffs, but it comes off of McKittrick for a throw-in.
Keep it here. Come on, Crimson.
Ray Robbins to throw. Takes a deflection through Poppleton and MacArthur. Goes all the way back to Stringham now. One back by Clark Pixton. It's now Hunt. Hunt, the cross into the box. Cleared out by McKittrick. Hughes trying to win that foot race, but it goes out of bounds. It's going to be a throw-in now for Crimson Cliffs, as a couple substitutions coming up for Crimson Cliffs as well.
Number 5, Ryan Smith. Number 13, Hudson Morby.
It's going to be Ryan Smith and Morby checking in.
Noah Neal. And number 44, Caden Cox.
Throwing now for McKittrick. And it's the captain, Della Hunty, on the ball. McKittrick. Della Hunty. Controlling possession here as Della Hunty does well to get out of pressure. Out wide, looking for Manwaring. It's now Squires. Squires trying to connect with MacArthur, intercepted by Mountain Crest. Coming the other way, Max Carpenter. One back by Squires. Squires again. Della Hunty has to boot it out. Manwaring looking for MacArthur. Poppleton steps up well. Hunt wins it back. Samuel Hunt trying to play Max Carpenter on the wing. They'll just go all the way back to Stringham. And Crimson Cliffs again in possession. That one goes all the way back to Jackson Oakey. Mountain Crest losing out possession. This time it's Ryan Smith. Ryan Smith taken down, says all ball, play on. Takes a bounce, MacArthur. And Max Carpenter trying to win it back in the middle of the park. Gets past Judson Wells. Here's Camden Squires. And now a foul. Ray Robbins gets a hit on that one after the whistle. It's a little bit of a talk to from the official, and now it's a free kick coming up for Crimson Cliffs as number 10, Mason Manwaring, steps over the ball to take the free kick. Manwaring low into the box, cleared out. Only to land back at Manwaring. Handball. It's going to be a foul called against Crimson Cliffs. We'll give possession back to the Mountain Crest Mustangs.
Stay high, let's keep it here.
It's going to be Jackson Oakey to take. McKittrick does well to win it back. Manwaring to Ryan Smith. Smith now in possession. Smith taking it in. Smith trying to cut towards the 18, into the 18 and through the byline. Couldn't get the cross off. Good defending there from Mountain Crest, and so it will be a goal kick for Crimson Cliffs.
Mountain Crest substitution, number 6, Dallin Anderson, and number 41.
It's going to be Arturo Artiega-Gil checking in, as well as number 6, Dallin Anderson for Mountain Crest, as the goal kick here from Oki is out. And Dallin Anderson, who gets his first touch on the ball. Manwaring does a good job to try to win possession back, out of bounds. Last touch by Ray Robbins. McKittrick with the throw. Takes the bounce over MacArthur. It's now Squires. Squires trying to play it underneath to Easton Lott. One back by Mountain Crest. It's now Arturo Artiaga-Gil. Buse. And Buse, nice little skill there from Buse. Trying to get that back out wide to Ray Robbins. It's going to be a throw-in. Substitution for Crimson Cliffs as Hinckley Heaton checking back in.
Mountain Crest lineup, number 9, Eli Clark.
McKittrick with the throw. Judson Wells gets ahead and then cleared out by Ray Robbins. It's going to go all the way back to Stringham. And I think the official thought it went out. And so he blows the whistle, but ball back in play now. Nice little physicality there from McKittrick to deny the turn, as McKittrick just lets it go out of bounds. And a couple substitutions coming up for Crimson Cliffs.
Number 16, Noah Neal. Number 44, Caden Cox.
Cox to throw. That one goes all the way back to Oki. Heaton in possession. Can't get past Robbins, and Judson Wells clears, only to find the feet of Owen Klingensmith. Klingensmith, the cross into the box, cleared out by Hale. Nice little skill there from Crimson Cliffs to win back possession, as MacArthur taking a shot, takes a deflection. It's Noah Neal who just can't connect well. It's now MacArthur again in possession for Crimson Cliffs. MacArthur possession back with Crimson Cliffs as Noah Neal. The cross into the box looking for Heaton, cleared out by Ray Robbins. Battle in the middle of the park. Phelps Thatcher against Morby. Foul called there against Jack Morby. Free kick coming up for Mountain Crest as we reach 8:50 left to go here in the first half. It is the Crimson Cliffs Mustangs with a 1-0 lead off a penalty spot kick from Camden Squires. That ball played into the mix, cleared out by Crimson Cliffs. Judson Wells. Buse. The captain, Landon Buse. Looking for Phelps Thatcher. Thatcher losing out possession. And the officials will say that it came off of Crimson Cliffs, so it will be Mountain Crest throw. Thatcher playing it in. Finds Ty Grohl. Ty Grohl trying to connect again on the wing. And that one goes out of bounds. One back by Mountain Crest. Crimson Cliffs on the attack now. This is Noah Neild. Neild with an opportunity, slips it in. It's Easton locked. The cross into the box. Dealt out well by Mountain Crest, but it did cross the line, so it's going to bring up a corner kick for Crimson Cliffs as they look to extend this lead. Keeps it short to MacArthur. MacArthur low into the box, cleared out by Arteaga Gil. One back by Michael Hale. Hale with an opportunity to come the other way for Mountain Crest. Offsides here on the near side. A late whistle there from the ref, but the flag did come up here on the near side. Offside. So we'll go back to Crimson Cliffs possession.
Mountain Crest substitutions, number 13, Cole Poppleton. Number 33,
Substitutions.
Samuel Hunt.
Coming up for the
Replacing number
Mountain
11,
Crest side.
Landon Buse, and number 8, Thatcher Phelps.
It's going to be Sam Hunt now trying to turn, and a foul called against Crimson Cliffs. Big opportunity now for Mountain Crest to try to get something off a set piece opportunity to equalize before the end of the first half. We got about 5 minutes left here to go at Zions Bank Stadium for this second match of the 4A semifinals. Remember, winner of this one will take on the Green Canyon Wolves in the championship game.
Here we go, D!
It's Cole Poppleton. The cross into the box. Stringham, it's in! It's Mountain Crest with the equalizer!
Offside! 33 was offside!
And for now,
Offside!
it will not stand. We'll see what the officials call here. It was
33 was offside!
a little bit of a scrum in the middle.
He was off!
And it is a goal. It's an equalizer for Mountain Crest.
Mountain Crest, number 6, Darren Anderson.
Before the end of the first half, and we are level at Zions Bank.
How do you miss that?
And with the awkward deflections that ball took in front of Stringham, I'm not sure who got the final touch to score the equalizer, but we do have an equalizer. And it's 1-1
Let's go score! Come on!
off the free kick for Mountain Crest. How will the defending champs Crimson Cliffs respond? As we are level here at Zions Bank. Noah Neild trying to turn.
Yes!
One back by Ray Robbins, and it's now Ty Grohl. Grohl looking over the top for Dallin Anderson. Cleared out well by Della Hunty. Anderson, the throw near the middle. Stringham comes out, and a foul called against Ty Grohl. Good job there from the senior goalkeeper to just come out and collect Doesn't give any opportunity for the captain, Ty Kroll of the Mountain Crest Mustangs, to get on the end of that one. Free kick for Crimson Cliffs. Stringham plays it out. Lot to Noah Neild. Noah Neild. Hale with a good clearance.
Let's go score, come on! Few more minutes, Crimson, let's go!
Caden Cox to throw. Cox over the top. Michael Hill with the header out, and it's Denny trying to win that one back. It's now Arturo Artiaga Gil. Samuel Hunt. Back to Clark Pixton. Nice little skill there from Pixton. Goes out of bounds for a Crimson Cliffs throw. Morby. Clearing it now. Noah Neild gets on the end of it. Nice defensive play there from Judson Wells. Judson Wells wins it back. It's a foul called against Wells. Brings up a free kick for Crimson Cliffs, as looks like the captain, McKay Delahunty, will take. Delahunty low near the top of the 18, cleared out. Still Delahunty, for this one plays it over the top. Wells clears. And a foul now called against Crimson Cliffs. This one goes against John Amello. Played quickly by Mountain Crest. Nice win there from Eli Clark. Clark can't bring it in. Another foul called against John Amello. .130 left to go here in the first. Mountain Crest have an opportunity off the free kick. It's going to be Cole Poppleton to take. Poppleton low near the top of the 18. Ray Robbins gets the shot off, takes the deflection. It's going to bring up a corner kick for Mountain Crest. Less than 60 seconds left to play here in the first. We're level at one. Set piece opportunity for Mountain Crest. The cross into the box. The header comes off, takes a couple deflections, still not clear, and now finally cleared by Crimson Cliffs. Eli Clark, or excuse me, that was Ty Grohl at the top of the 18, trying to redirect it and get a shot off. Out of bounds for a goal kick for Traden Stringham. It's now Noah Neild.
Go, Heat.
Looking for Heaton. Oki has to clear. 10 seconds left.
8, 7,
Anderson
6,
can't keep that one
5,
in bounds, and I
4,
think that
3, 2,
Lot.
1, 0.
That'll do it for the first half.
Halftime score.
We reach halftime, and it's Camden Squires who put the Crimson Cliffs Mustangs ahead off the PK. And then late in the first half, drama as Mountain Crest get the equalizer. We're tied at one at the break. We're going to take a quick step away on the Rewind Sports Network, as always, presented by Heidemann & Associates. Stick with us for second half action when we return. Welcome back into Zions Bank Stadium. We got 4A semifinals on the docket for you. I'm Alex Annapolis, and we're getting ready to start this second half between the Crimson Cliffs Mustangs and the Mountain Crest Mustangs. We are tied at 1-1, and thanks to our amazing replay analyst, Vince Francis, we were able to see that it was number 6, Dallin Anderson, who was able to get the equalizer for Mountain Crest after a couple of deflections inside the box. Dallin Anderson, who just poked it in at the far post. And that's what has us level here at 1-1. Free kick here for Mountain Crest to start the second half as Michael Hale to take. Hale boots it, looking at the top of the 18. Cox against Poppleton. Poppleton does a good job to get a foot in. And a foul called against Cole Poppleton. And if you're just joining us, remember that we have a Battle of the Mustangs here in the 4A semifinals. It's the Crimson Cliffs and Mountain Crest are tied at 1-1. Penalty for Crimson Cliffs early in the first half. Scored by Camden Squires, had Crimson Cliffs, the defending champs, up early. And then that late goal from Dallin Anderson is what has us level at 1-1. Cole Poppleton, the turn, looking to play it in behind. Coming out the other way as David Heinze plays it up. One back. Thatcher taken down by Hines. Free kick coming up for Crimson Cliffs. Free kick coming up for Mountain Crest as Michael Hell looks to take again. And it's in! What a shot! What a free kick from Michael Hale!
Goal. Mountain Crest, number 21, Michael Hale. Mountain Crest 2.
All the way from about half court, Michael Hale has put Mountain Crest ahead. Coming from behind to take the lead early here in the second half against the defending champs. And all of a sudden, this one has turned as Mountain Crest have the lead. We'll see how Crimson Cliffs are able to respond.
Let's go!
Ball played through as Squires finds Hines. Hines out wide now to Cox. Good response early. Cox, the shot in front and into the hands of Jackson Oakey. And I think we're in for a big second half.
Good work, Spike! Push!
As it's now Della Hunty upfield. Morby.
David, come on!
One back by Carpenter. Carpenter with an opportunity. A foul called against. Mountain Crest. And so that one will not count.
Come on, Christian!
Ball back in play now.
Come on!
One back by Mountain Crest. It's Poppleton upfield to Max Carpenter. Carpenter trying to play back in, and Heinze wins it back. One back by Mountain Crest. Dangerous play from the 6th seed as they are using the pressure, using the high press to just win that ball back in high areas and make this uncomfortable on the Crimson Cliffs back line. A foul now coming up.
Clear it out!
Free kick for Mountain Crest.
Come on, Spike! Let's go, Crimson!
And it's not Michael Hale to take this time. After scoring from just about half court. But a free kick opportunity coming up for Mountain Crest as the ball played in near post. Stringham has to come out. Still an opportunity. Still not cleared by Crimson Cliffs. And now Buse controls in the middle of the park. Landon Buse. One back stolen by Delahunty. Or excuse me, that's Cannon Squires. Squires with an opportunity. Nice win back from Mountain Crest. And a foul called against Crimson Cliffs. As Jackson Oakey will just play that one out. Nice header there from Morby. Samuel Hunt keeps possession for Mountain Crest. Samuel Hunt again. Hunt with an opportunity, looking across into the box. One back well by Crimson Cliffs, and it's now coming the other way. That one just goes out of bounds, and so Mountain Crest regained possession with a throw. Carpenter loses possession.
Let's go!
That ball now on the wing as it was Mason man warning to chase. Booted upfield by Mountain Crest. Out of bounds again for Mountain Crest possession. Substitution coming up for Crimson Cliffs as MacArthur checking in.
Substitution for Crimson Cliffs, number 25, Aiden MacArthur. Replacing number 18, Owen Klingensmith.
Out comes Klingensmith. Throwing coming up for Mountain Crest. Takes a couple of bounces.
Hey, come on!
As Eli Clark comes in late and commits the foul. Free kick taken quickly by Crimson Cliffs, only to be won back by the Mountain Crest Mustangs. Cox. Brian Smith loses out possession. Over the top, looking to play next. Carpenter in behind. And Morby just lets that one roll out of bounds for the goal, for the throw-in. Cox to throw it in. Smith. Pixton does a good job, and then one back by McKittrick. Foul here called against Mountain Crest. Caden Cox to take the free kick.
Go get it!
Ball over the top. One back by the goal scorer, Michael Hale. And Hale who just clears. Throw in now for Crimson Cliffs. The cross into the box from Cox.
Yes!
Goes out, one back by Manwaring. Out wide. Stolen, intercepted by Eli Clark.
Stay connected, Crimson! Good work!
And that one just goes out of bounds for a throw. MacArthur taken down, free kick, yes, called against Crimson Cliffs. Or excuse me, Mountain Crest. And so as MacArthur goes down. Big opportunity here for the defending champs to try to pull one back, get back into this one, and level things. As the score is 2-1 in favor of the 6th seed. Nice clearance there from the goal scorer, Michael Hale. And it's a foot race as Morby will just use his physicality to shield that one, and it goes out of bounds. A couple of substitutions for Crimson Cliffs as well as Mountain Crest.
Thatcher Phelps and number 18, Caden Love. Into the Crimson Cliffs lineup, number 17, Jonah Correa D'Ameto. Number 6, Hinckley Heaton, and number 77, Easton Love.
Throw in here for Crimson Cliffs as Cox looking to throw it in. Ryan Smith against Ty Grohl. Grohl commits the foul. Ryan Smith trying to take it quickly. And the ref will bring it back. Team number 44, Caden Cox, to take the free kick. Ball played in and in a dangerous spot. Smith, the shot, takes a couple of deflections. Still an opportunity for Crimson Cliffs, as it's now Hinckley Heaton. Good step there from Max Carpenter. Ball goes out of bounds. Throw in for Crimson Cliffs. Push from behind. Yes, that will draw the whistle of the ref. Foul as MacArthur goes down. Free kick opportunity coming up for the defending champs. Squires plays it low. Michael Hale is there to clear. Throw in coming up for Crimson Cliffs as Cox to throw. McKittrick. Heaton, nice little bit of skill there from Heaton. Can't get past Judson Wells. Cleared out. It's now Thatcher coming the other way for Mountain Crest. Thatcher trying to play it in behind. Nice step from Crimson Cliffs. It's now Hinckley Heaton. Heaton with an opportunity on the wing. Looking to play a ball in. Judson Wells with a nice step. The cross into the box. Squires can't connect. It's now Mountain Crest who regain possession. Throw in for Crimson Cliffs. They take it quickly. Cleared out by Pixton. Ryan Smith. That one goes out of bounds. It's going to go for a Mountain Crest throw.
Mountain Crest substitution, number 11, Landon Buse.
Substitutions coming up for Mountain Crest as number 11, the captain, Landon Buse, checking back in.
Replacing number 18, Caden Love.
Pixton to throw. Opportunity here for Mountain Crest. That one goes out of bounds as the Crimson Cliff Mustangs recover possession off the throw. Nice step there from Buse. MacArthur winning it back near the middle of the park. MacArthur does well. Still Aiden MacArthur. Cleared out by Mountain Crest. Eli Clark. One back by Jonah Mello. And a foul called against Jonah Mello. draws the whistle, so it will be a free kick for Mountain Crest. And look who it is. It's Michael Hale stepping up to take. Does he go for goal again? Michael Hale, the shot. And that one goes out of bounds past Stringham's posts, and so will be a goal kick for Crimson Cliffs. That ball goes out of bounds on the far side for a Mountain Crest throw. Still plenty of time left in this one for either teams to get another goal, for Mountain Crest to extend the lead, or for Crimson Cliffs to get back in this one and tie things up. Squires trying to turn. Judson Wells steps up. Opportunity still here as Lennon Buse taken down from behind and draws the free kick. Big tackle. It's a whistle from the ref. It's late. And so Heaton still kept the opportunity as no whistle had gone off yet, but the foul will be called. It's going to be the initial foul. So we'll go against Crimson Cliffs. Oki clears it out. Eli Clark. Buse. Out wide, looking for Thatcher, and that one goes out of bounds for the throw-in. Substitution coming up for Crimson Cliffs as Hudson Morby checks in.
Number 13, Hudson Morby, replacing number 44, Caden Cox.
Throw-in coming in for Crimson Cliffs. Cleared out there by Morby. Michael Hill just boots it up. And Stringham will let that one just go out of bounds for the goal kick. Delahunty. One back by Mountain Crest in the middle of the park. Here comes Pixton with possession. Clark Pixton trying to cut in. Got good tackle there from Jonah Mello. Eli Clark against Jonah Mello. Eli Clark still in possession. Poppleton to Carpenter. A foul called against Crimson Cliffs. And it could be a very dangerous free kick for the 6th seed to try to extend this lead. It's going to be Cole Poppleton who steps up to take. Poppleton, the shot, good save there from Trayden Stringham. That ball was dipping last second, and Stringham just has to adjust and make the save. It's going to bring up a corner kick. For Mountain Crest, and another big set piece opportunity to again just extend this lead against the defending champs.
Into the Crimson Cliffs lineup, number 16, Noah Neal.
Poppleton, the cross into the box. Stringham has to punch it out. Still an opportunity as Carpenter looking to play it back out wide and recycle it to Poppleton, but it goes out of bounds. That ball goes over Neal, and Pixton Gets a foot on it. Eli Clark now. Poppleton out wide. Looking for Thatcher. And McKittrick does a good job of just shielding that one off and letting it roll out for the goal kick. Poppleton. Hunt wins back possession for Mountain Crest. Comes off of Hunt, and so will be a goal kick. I don't know if I agree with that call. Ref's pointing for the corner. It did come off of Hunt. And so Crimson Cliffs concedes another corner. Poppleton to take again. Set piece opportunity for Mountain Crest. The cross into the box, near post. Carpenter, take a shot. Thatcher comes off a string of big save and another corner for Mountain Crest. And it looks like Stringham, senior goalkeeper, picks up a little bit of knock after the big save. And he's up. Good to see that from the senior goalkeeper, who's had some impressive saves so far in this one, including the free kick that was dipping at the last second. Corner kick coming up for Mountain Crest. The cross into the box again, near post. Carpenter, the shot! That was a shot from Ray Robbins that goes wide. Mountain Crest have had a nice handful of opportunities to extend the lead. But as things stand, it remains 2-1. As Delahunty clears, Thatcher can't connect. Hale, who just boots that one up, comes off the head of Delahunty into the hands of Stringham. Crimson Cliffs trying to play it out. Foul here called as Squires is down. Ryan Smith. Eli Clark does good to win that one back. Still a battle for possession as Squires now wins it. Buse with the steal. MacArthur. Foul there called against Easton Lott, or for Easton Lott, as a free kick taken quickly by Crimson Cliffs. Squires in the middle now to Heaton. Heaton looking for Squires. Out comes Oakley well. And will relieve the pressure there for Mountain Crest. Oakey out. Delahunty gets ahead on it. McKittrick. Buse. Out wide. Looking for Thatcher. And it goes out of bounds for the Crimson Cliffs throw. And that will bring up some Crimson Cliff substitutions as Denny checking back in, as well as Caden Cox. Off comes MacArthur and Easton Lott.
Number 41 for Mountain Crest.
Throw-in coming up for Crimson Cliffs. Played in. Delahunty gets ahead on it. Poppleton wins it back near the middle of the park. Samuel Hunt intercepted by Crimson Cliffs. Danny out wide. It's Morby. Morby can't connect his possession. And a free kick against Crimson Cliffs. Michael Hale to take the free kick for Mountain Crest. That ball booted upfield. Takes a couple bounces through. Nick's gonna bring up a corner for Mountain Crest. As we have about 15 minutes left to go here in the second half. Mountain Crest who leads 2-1. Set piece opportunity to extend the lead for the Mustangs. Cross into the box, into the hands of Stringham. Morby trying to play it out quickly now. Morby. And Michael Hale steps up well to deny the counterattack opportunity. Jack Morby clears. Arteaga Gill. The shot from distance from Poppleton. Not too bad of a shot there from Cole Poppleton. Goes into the hands of Stringham. Judson Wells. Samuel Hunt can't keep it in bounds. Throw it coming up for Crimson Cliffs. Ball in bounds now to Ryan Smith. Heaton. That ball goes out of bounds. Throw in coming up for Mountain Crest. The wind has really picked up here at Harriman at Zions Bank Stadium. Playing most likely a factor into that Michael Hale goal to give the Mustangs, the Mountain Crest Mustangs, that is, this lead. Goal kick coming up for Crimson Cliffs. Delahunty losing out possession, stolen high up the pitch. Here comes Ray Robbins, taken down. Draws a late whistle from the ref, and it will be a free kick near the top of the 18. There was contact, and Ray Robbins, who goes down, free kick on just about the line there of the 18. Close to being a penalty for Mountain Crest, and it's going to be again a big opportunity to extend the lead for Mountain Crest, the 6th seed, looking for their upset. Poppleton with the free kick. The shot near post, takes a header off of Morby. And it's a corner now for Mountain Crest. The cross into the box, off the post. That corner coming off the crossbar and then goes out of bounds. Looking for an Olympico here in the 4A semifinal. Pixton winning back possession. Arteaga Gill trying to settle it to Hunt. They can't connect, and so it goes out for the throw. Goal kick coming up for Stringham.
Substitution number 31.
Substitutions coming up for the 6th seed Mountain Crest. Ball back in play now. Sam Hunt wins back possession. Samuel Hunt still fighting for it. One back by Squires. On the wing now for Heaton. Heaton trying to take it in. Comes off of Judson Wells. Big defensive effort. And it will bring up a corner kick for the defending champs. Ryan Smith there looking to play it short. Heaton will cross it into the box near post. Cleared out by Buse. And it's now Ty Grohl coming the other way. Quick counter for Mountain Crest. Ty Grohl. Thatcher has to collect. Carpenter now. Back to Thatcher. Thatcher will take it from distance. And it goes out of bounds for the goal kick. Substitutions coming up again for Mountain Crest as Buse heads to the bench for the breather.
Make it happen. Come on, right now.
And all of a sudden, there's 10 minutes left in this game. It's a 2-1 lead for Mountain Crest. And we're on upset alert here at Zions Bank Stadium. Throw-in coming up for Crimson Cliffs.
Substitutions, number 17, Corona DeMello. Number 77, Easton Lott.
Couple substitutions coming up for Mountain
And number
Crest.
3, David Hines.
As well as Crimson Cliffs. The throw-in now. Ball back in play. It's going to be Robbins who wins it back.
Substitution for Mountain Crest, number 6,
A free kick
Anderson.
called against Crimson Cliffs. Hale boots that one up into the hands of Stringham. And it's now John Amello coming the other way. Foul called against Mountain Crest, trying to play it quickly. Squires out to Heaton. Judson Wells comes up well. And it will be a throw-in for Mountain Crest. One back by Crimson Cliffs, and then a foul called against Mountain Crest. Again, as we approach the end, it's the winner of this one who will book their spot in the 4A state championship match against Green Canyon. That one just goes out of bounds for the goal kick. Picked up a lot by the wind, but it just goes out. And now Jackson Oki
number 11,
with the goal
Landon
kick.
Buse checks into the game.
Landon Buse checking back in for Mountain Crest. 7:30 is all that's left here at Zions Bank. One back by Morby, and then stolen back by Carpenter. A foul called for Crimson Cliffs.
Let's go. Come on, Crimson.
It's going to be Morby to take. Morby keeps it low and near to McKittrick. McKittrick does a good job to keep possession. McKittrick still cutting inside, tries to lay it off, and then cleared out by Mountain Crest. Carpenter, it's a foot race. What can Max Carpenter do here as that one comes off the chest of McKay Delahunty. And the clock stops as they'll take a look at De La Hunty, and we'll take a quick step away here on the Rewind Sports Network.
44.
Cutting it
Caden
back
Cox.
in here to Zions
Replacing
Bank.
number 9, McKay Dillahunty.
It's a 2-1 lead for Mountain Crest. As we have 6:44 left to play. Nice pass there from Easton Lott, intercepted by the Mustangs. Ty Grohl out to Pixton. Pixton taken down from behind. Yes, that's a foul from Jonah Mello, and it will be a yellow card to number 17, Jonah Mello.
Your attention, please. A yellow
For the
card
tackle.
assessed against number 17, Jonah Correa de Mello.
Free kick coming up for Mountain Crest.
Replaced by number 16, Noah Neal.
You got this, Crimson, come on!
Also into the Crimson Cliffs lineup, number 9, McKay Dillahunty. Replacing number 44, Caden Cox.
Dillahunty checking back in for Crimson Cliffs. Hale takes the free kick into the mix, over and out, and it's going to be a goal kick for Crimson Cliffs. Substitution again as Hinkley, or excuse me,
Substitution, number 10, Mason
as Mason
Manwaring.
Manwaring checking in.
Replacing number 6, Hinkley Heathen.
Out comes Heaton. Eli Clark through looking for Thatcher. Or excuse me, that's Dallin Anderson. And cleared out by Crimson Cliffs. Ball takes a deflection and a bounce. So it just goes out for a corner for Mountain Crest. A goal here from the Mountain Crest Mustangs would just about do it and seal their victory. The cross into the box. Keeper has to punch it out. Pixton still. And a foul called against Mountain Crest. Played quickly. Here comes McKittrick. McKittrick with an opportunity. Looking out wide to Manwaring. And then intercepted by Mountain Crest. Buse against Squires. Squires winning it back. Here comes Ryan Smith. Smith with an opportunity. Smith looking to turn. Smith trying to cross it into the box. Takes a deflection, corner, and a huge corner kick coming up for the defending 4A champions. Crimson Cliffs need a goal, and what better chance to get it here off the set piece, off the corner. The cross played in near post. Cleared out, and another corner coming up. .330 left to go. 3:30 is all that's left here at Zions Bank. Cross into the box, cleared out. It's a foot race as Crimson Cliffs. No, they will say that it's a throw-in for Mountain Crest, and so Max Carpenter goes and gets the ball. Throw-in here for Mountain Crest. Ball played in. Samuel Hunt. Hunt through. Dallin Anderson playing it in. Anderson, Carpenter. Foul against Mountain Crest. Free kick coming up for Crimson Cliffs. as we reach 2:30 left. Hunt. Pixton. Dallin Anderson trying to play that one through to Max Carpenter. One back. It's now Hines. Man warning. Looking through. Hale with a clearance. Carpenter. Carpenter to Sam Hunt. Hunt with an opportunity. Sam Hunt taken down. It's going to be a foul against Samuel Hunt. And Hunt is down after the play. Dangerous play there from Hunt. And a yellow card to Morby.
Your attention, please. A yellow card has been assessed. Number 13, Hudson Morby.
It goes to Crimson Cliffs.
Replaced by number 6, Hinkley Heaton.
Hinkley Heaton back in play. And a free kick here for the defending champs. Cleared out by Nield. Heaton through to Squires. Squires taken down. Free kick coming up in a very dangerous position. And a yellow card shown to Pixton. Free kick coming up. And another huge, big opportunity for the defending champions, Crimson Cliffs, to get back in this one and tie things up. The traveling fans on their feet here at Zions Bank. Big opportunity with 1:34 left on the clock. It's Camden Squires, as well as Manwaring over the ball. Squires, the shot into the hands of Oki, and a big save from Jackson Oki. Oki now to clear. Grohl gets ahead. Max Carpenter looking to play it through. Cleared out, only to find Sam Hunt. Samuel Hunt in possession. Hunt taking it in. Hunt still, the shot comes off of the keeper. Ty Grohl the shot, and another big save there by Stringham. One back by Eli Clark. Poppleton. Manwaring through. It's Squires. Out comes Oki. Clears. Carpenter trying to reach that one back. 30 seconds left on the clock. Still 2-1.
30, let's go!
It's through Poppleton. Cole Poppleton. Carpenter, the shot. Off the post. And it's in. It's the icing for Mountain Crest as they make it 3. And surely now they will face the Green Canyon Wolves in the 6A state championship game, or the 4A state championship game.
Goal. Mountain Crest, number 33, Samuel Hunt.
It was the continued pressure from Mountain Crest.
1.
They did not give up. They didn't sit back and just hold on to the lead.
10.
They kept the
9,
pressure
8,
on
7,
Crimson Cliffs.
6, 5,
They found the
4,
third.
3, 2, 0.
And there it is. It's the Mountain Crest Mustangs with the upset. Down goes the defending champion.
Mountain Crest will play for the 4A state championship against the Green Canyon Wolves.
Heartbreak for Crimson Cliffs, but euphoria on the other side for Mountain Crest as they have booked their ticket to the 4A state championship game. And that's going to do it today here from Zions Bank Stadium. From Alex Napolis, Vince Francis on the camera, and the entire Rewind Sports family, we thank you for watching Green Canyon versus Mountain Crest, the 4A state championship match.